Have you heard me say that there's a genocide happening upon white people in America today?
I have.
What do you think about that?
You're right. I appreciate you saying it. No one else is willing to say it.
That's mind-blowing to me that white people in their own country, because white people founded and created this country.
Yeah.
With the help of God, and they invited other people into their land, and now they're allowing these people to commit genocide upon them.
I know. And they even think it's a good thing. And if you are a white person and you say we're being genocided, you get called a racist.
Well, that's fine.
I know. Well, that's what I say. But they think when they call you a racist, they think you should die. They want you to get the Charlie Kirk treatment, you know? They literally think racism is the worst sin you can commit. And these people move here. They get all these benefits. They get free housing. You saw that Somalian daycare scam.
Yeah.
I mean, these people move here. They hate white people, and they leech off of us, and they call us racist if we want to deport them.
But do white people know or see that the genocide is happening and that it's happening in all of the white countries? Are they aware of that?
Very few. Amongst the younger generations, I think the young guys my age and younger, a lot more of us see it. The boomers, the Gen X, our parents do not see it. They don't get it at all.
It's hard for me to believe that they don't see it. How can you not? It's so apparent. White people being raped and robbed and knocked out in the streets and beat up on the bus, stabbed in the neck, all kinds of stuff. It's hard to believe they can't see that.
If they do see it, they don't care or they don't think it's a bad thing. I know. Well, a lot of older white people are liberals. They literally think it is a good thing that white people are becoming a minority in this country.
What do they expect to happen once the people of color take over?
They think it'll be great. No more racism. They think we're all going to be one. We're all going to be brown. All the white people are going to race mix, intermarry. We'll all be brown. And then once white people are gone, we won't have to deal with racism anymore. Because they also say that only white people can be racist, you know? A lot of white people are retarded. I mean, they've been brainwashed to hate themselves, and they're screwing over their children and their grandchildren. Your white children and your grandchildren are going to grow up in a country that is dangerous for white people.
Absolutely.
It already is dangerous for white people. It's going to get worse.
I see white young people getting beat up in high schools, on the buses. Yeah. I mean, and they're being attacked by the blacks.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of wild animals attack these one person. Yeah. One little skinny white guy, you got 3 or 4 or 5 beating up on this guy. No one cares.
I know. And if the races were reversed, it would be headlines.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be everywhere. People would be in the streets marching to end racism. And the footage of that in reverse typically doesn't exist.
Right.
Because white people aren't violent like that.
That's right. Absolutely. What's wrong with the blacks?
Violent, lazy, evil is what's wrong with the blacks.
And so, what a mess. And so what's the solution?
I think we could start by ending Section 8 housing. I started a PAC, a political action committee, to stop Section 8 housing. What Section 8 housing means is the government basically plants unemployed black people in your white neighborhood. Yep. You got a beautiful white neighborhood. Everyone pays their own rent, pays their own mortgage, and the government says, this neighborhood's too nice. This neighborhood needs unemployed black people. And that's what Section 8 is, or public housing. It comes in many forms, but they basically, and it's a serious problem in South Carolina. Californians, you got a lot of Mexicans out here now, but there's actually not as many blacks in California. South Carolina has a lot of blacks, and these white neighborhoods just get destroyed with Section 8 housing. So I started a political action committee. You can go to stop8.vote and sign the petition. There's going to be a donation link there, too, if you want to donate. But what we want to do is get Section 8 on the ballot in every single state. So when you go vote for governor, you can also go vote yes or no on Section 8 housing. And anyone that pays their own rent, if they're smart, they should vote no on Section 8 housing.
Absolutely. I remember when Barack was in the White House, he was trying desperately to get blacks and things to move out into the valley, into the white area here in California. And they were building, these rich people with these, building all these big apartments and things like that. They wanted them to do that out in the suburbs and make the rent really cheap or not at all. They were really trying to get that done.
Yeah, it ruins everything.
And yet the white people sat by and just, okay, whatever you want to do.
I know. I mean, white people will not take their own side. It's totally insane. White people, we're the only group that will not stick up for ourselves.
Yeah.
We won't stick up for fellow whites. There's no unity amongst whites.
When I was growing up, white people used to stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
I did not know that they had this kind of fear because back in the good old days, white people treated people the way they would like to be treated as the blacks did in those days, before the civil rights movement. And so I saw them creating an amazing country and innovative, driven white people.
Yeah.
I never knew that they could become this afraid that they would let their children suffer. They would send their children to a black school knowing that the kid's going to get beat up just to try to prove that they're not racist.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
I know. It's unbelievable. I grew up in clown world. I went to public school my whole life. In public school, you learn white people showed up to this country and genocided all the Indians. And then they enslaved black people and they whipped them all day, every day. And you're just taught white people bad, white people bad, white people bad. And they're teaching this to white kids. It makes you feel ashamed or whatever. They're trying to convince white people you should just give up and die because you guys look at all this evil stuff you've done throughout all of history. And then these black kids learn this stuff and they go along with it. And white people are evil. I'd be rich if it weren't for the white man keeping me down.
What a mess.
It's insane. It's a joke. And yeah, white people are scared. I mean, if you're white and you say the N-word, you can get murdered. A black person will throw their whole entire life away to murder you for saying the N-word.
Yeah. I remember white people, they had so much courage. They had the KKK group. Remember the KKK?
Oh, yeah. I know them I've heard about them. I don't remember them personally.
But white people would not even tolerate that group. You know, they would say, no, you can't hate people. They allow them to be whatever they want, but at least they knew not to hate.
Yeah.
White people at that time knew about love, and as a result of knowing about real love, they have no fear. They did what they had to do. That's gone now.
It's all gone. White people have. I'm out here fighting for white people, and it's a thankless job.
How is it going?
It's going all right. We're excited about our Stop 8 vote, the prospect of abolishing Section 8 housing. This is the first real attempt anyone has made to fight Section 8 housing. Yeah. No one has made a real attempt.
This is the first time I've heard of anyone doing that.
I know. It's the first time it's ever been done. So I'm excited about this.
Right on.
I've helped normalize the N-word for young white men. I said this in a video on Instagram, and it got 500 million views. And I think I really helped make a push to normalize white boys saying the N-word.
Young white people, you say young white guys are not afraid, or are they?
I think they're afraid in the sense they don't want to get kicked out of college, they don't want to lose their job, certain things. But they don't believe the bullshit. They're not brainwashed. They're not ashamed of being white. They'll keep their mouth shut as to not get killed, because you'll literally get killed by some of these minorities for saying the wrong thing. But they don't feel ashamed. The white guilt is gone amongst the younger generations.
And do the young white have black fatigue?
Yes. Yes, very much so. Oh, yeah.
Tell the people what is black fatigue.
Well, black people are not very well behaved in this country. They commit a lot of crime. A lot of them are not working jobs. They're on Section 8 housing. They're not even paying their own rent. And then they get on social media and they talk about white people are evil. You get on the black side of social media, all they say is how evil white people are.
Yeah.
I saw recently some black woman on Instagram was talking about they used to eat us. They used to turn us into soaps and lampshades, which is something they said white people did to the Jews during the Holocaust. Now black people are saying white people also did that to their slaves, which I had not even heard before.
That's ridiculous.
They're saying stuff
That
like
did
a black.
not happen.
No. Totally crazy. Now they're saying a black woman invented Wi-Fi. Have you heard of this?
No.
All over black social media, they boldly proclaim, and I think they really believe it, that a black woman invented Wi-Fi.
So maybe that's why Wi-Fi doesn't work that well anymore.
Yeah. We put the blacks in charge of it. It's falling apart. But yeah, black fatigue is just white people no longer caring about slavery. A black person will complain about slavery, and I'll say, I don't care.
Right on. Right on. Did you know that in San Francisco they signed a bill or an agreement to pay blacks reparation?
I heard about that.
I say like $5 million or something like that. I'm waiting in line for my money.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on blackface and try and go collect that.
That's right, me too.
Oh man. Hey, I'm part Irish. Irish people used to be slaves. Can I get paid for that?